Hey, Dave Morris, NewsOK.TV in Enid up at Vance Air Force Base. Apparently, I'm stuck back in coach while Angie's up in the cockpit with the first assignment instructor pilots, and I'll turn it over to Angie here as she's going to take us through some flight training.
All right, so we are actually sitting in an aircraft that you fly for real, right? Well, what aircraft would this be?
Absolutely. This is actually a simulator for the T1 aircraft. It's a military version of the Beechcraft 400, and we use it for tanker airlift training for the Air Force and Navy.
Oh, that's awesome. What would a pilot would actually have to do this simulator, go through this before they can get in the real thing, right?
Right. Well, the students come from the T6, which is the original airplane that you fly in pilot training, and then they track into either the T38 and the T1. Whenever they start out in the T1 program, they come to these simulators and they learn how to flip switches, what buttons to start the plane, and basically how to fly the plane. So that when they get to the flight line and actually get behind the controls of an actual jet, they're not going to be dangerous.
Do you actually feel the bumps? Do you feel?
You do. You could put turbulence in this. You could simulate clouds, any sort of weather situation, icy runways, wet runways, and
how to get out of an emergency situation, I'm sure.
Absolutely, and that's a really important part of it is the emergency training, especially for instructors. We can't go through everything in the plane because you will put yourself in an unsafe situation if you try to practice this kind of stuff. So what we do is we come down to the simulators. We talk to the simulator instructors, which are old Air Force pilots, retired Air Force pilots, I should say. And they put us in those unsafe situations. We're in a safe place on the ground where we could see our actions and what the consequences of those are.
Now, rumor has it that you can actually get motion sickness from these simulators. Is that right?
You absolutely can, and we've seen it before. Not so much in this one, but in some of the T6 ones. And with the motion going around you and your ears aren't feeling the same thing that you are, it can get you a little queasy sometimes. So.
Well, okay, I'm pumped. Dave and I are going to actually try the simulator. You got to help us through it, though.
Absolutely, I'm here for you.
And after wonderful instruction and an hour of training, I guess I'm just not cut out to be an Air Force pilot.